and welcome to Short Rest for episode 91 of Magic and Mostead. Hey, Steve, what time is it?
Tool time?
It's tool time! And in tools, you mean something legally, and in terms of time, you mean right now, we have to do something legally binding? Then yes.
Very well said. Hey everyone, my name is Steve. I'm a community manager for Wizards of the Coast. Man, I can't wait to talk about what just happened.
We rejoin you guys. Well, as I've been trying to do from the last short rest, let's leave it up for open questions. What's on your mind, guys?
We found the gem.
You found it! You found the blue gem!
I wanted to know if I guessed something, because Mike was like... I had asked Mike after the thing, and you said something about this black line or something from last episode that we seen. I forgot what it was in reference to, and I said, oh, like a TV. I'm like, I hope this isn't like some WandaVision crap where she's just like watching all our actions live.
Black line?
I mean, by all her taking over the narration again, I'm almost certain she is.
Black line?
I forgot what it was in reference to the episode when we said, oh, we seen like a black or white line.
Oh, I said something along... I can't
remember what it was in relation to, but I said, oh, like a TV. And you were like, you're close. And I was like...
Oh, hold on. I'm trying... Oh, right. Oh, that's in the notebook.
Yeah.
In Blake's notebook. Hold on. Let me pull that back out.
I was like... thinking about it.
Right.
When you were like, she's narrating again.
The thing is, a flashing black line, endless white, the pyramid pointing towards its intent, then there we are. The story will end, we just need to ensure it ends with us free from it, no matter the cost. I'll tell you right now, no, not TV.
Okay. Didn't think we were gonna find a shard for sure.
I didn't either, but I'm still definitely a little saddened that we couldn't keep our newfound friend for a little longer. I'm pretty sure it might have
I
come
don't
in
think
handy.
she would have been much help at this point either.
She had all of the abilities that Dryad they have. However, everything she would have done would be in at disadvantage. And she also had a very heavily reduced HP.
Yeah.
But she could have been helpful. You don't know. I mean, to Steve's point, an extra body, an extra body.
But I think as anorexic as she was, 140 pounds at 18 feet, I was like, I don't know what she's gonna do.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, but now we're facing down a water genasi.
Or a genie.
A genie, yeah.
Also known as a Mirrodid.
Yeah, I think the genie would have one-hit KO'd her, though, and then...
I'm almost certain it would have.
Don't worry, we would not be far behind.
Yeah, it's funny. Because you guys are passing by it, I can actually talk about level. Let's see, what guys? What was the level?
When with the door was just smacking, we're just like, nope.
Yeah, the
I think
starfish,
it was level
dude.
5.
Oh,
5
the
or
starfish?
6.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm
Well, I
trying.
mean, that too.
And the thing across from it, what was that?
I feel like
okay.
that was more pleasant than the starfish.
So the butterflies is called a venescular monarch, and it was mixed between one of those very thin vein like spiders and a butterfly. Those have like 2 HP, and they have very weak, a very like low AC. However, their ability to simply grapple you and cause you to make a reaction attack against yourself would have been nice, because they essentially mix in with your own vein system, like your own control system, and have you attack yourself. That would have been very fun. Yeah, the I named it because it's Latin for it, but it's the Genoridea, which is a mixture between a clam and a starfish, which is the other one. That one was all about grappling, and upon grappling, it would have done like 6 bites, which was bad. Something that you guys missed on the second floor of that area. One, it didn't lead to an exit, unfortunately. But it did lead to something that was called a dendrobates, which was a mixture between a poison frog and toon wage. Toon Wage being the Tabaxi man you met at the think tank ball.
Mm.
Someone had to take his spot, and Son of Ed did.
A frog cat.
Essentially, it looks freaky. It looks very freaky.
You see, my headphones like died last minute.
And the last thing, the sort of the owl creature that was growing its own arrows, that was called a Strix Hunter. It was a mixture between a Shadowfelled owl and a panther. That thing actually is intelligent enough to talk.
Lovely. I want to talk to it.
It doesn't want, actually, that, since you're skipping that one would have joined you. It actually would have been afraid of you guys for a bit.
I was debating only because the comment you made about the arrows, because it was like, oh, it's sad that these things keep growing. I'm like, it's probably not that happy. That other one, I don't know.
Yeah, that was all happening. That would obviously have been another fight. That would have weakened you guys, or at least shown you more. There were some things to find in there that I'm not going to discuss. There were some things to find in there. But with any risk or any reward comes risk.
I have to ask, did we do enough damage to the cooling system that it made a difference?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You short-circuited numerous things within that system and destroyed the control panel, which now will take a good amount of time to repair.
I was hoping for like a facility meltdown type of situation. But
No.
I'll take this.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the only thing that thing was cooling down was that turbine. And since the turbine's no longer working, it's inert. It's not going to heat up any further.
So, should we have not damaged the turbine?
I think if you guys would have damaged the turbine further, it would have definitely helped your cause. To not make an explosion, but to make it like now it's going to be it's going to take you months to repair this.
And all I had to do was just damage the turbine.
That's all you had to do.
Axe is the answer.
You guys fought a couple of groups of people. Of course, the Stripe Leg members, some scientists, Genesis members all working together, making use of that moonlight drop poison. That's why Cinnamon told you not to go to the barracks, because there would have been plenty of these guys, and that would have been real bad.
That would have been really bad.
Really, really bad.
Is that what's in the black liquor, that liquid that we took from we were in the first level?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys would have time to look at it, and essentially don't drink it.
No, but might could use it for something else.
True.
Like coating the edge of my axe.
That's true. It has a DC 15 con save, and if you fail it, you go into a paralyzed state for a minute. Oh no, yeah, for a minute, but you get to make saves.
Ah. Doesn't work on genies, does it?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You don't know.
Is their con good? Do they have legendary actions?
You don't know. I'm not gonna tell you anything.
Popping that.
Do we really want to waste this on something that's probably going to be like, ha, that's cute.
The containment field that you guys entered on level 7 through the stairwell it held a goblin who was essentially a mutated zombie. Unlike D&D zombies, who don't pass on the zombieism, this one did.
Fun.
Good to know.
Yeah, and it would have been bad for it to go into the rest of the facility, which is why the aura, now indicated by the red light, it's not the red light that's causing the stopping of teleportation. It's essentially the entire facility going into the shutdown mode. It's prevented for these fuckers to get out.
Ah, so like if we hadn't damaged anything, we would have been able to bamp out.
Probably.
Ah,
Mhm.
so we did this to ourselves.
Yeah. There's a lot of questions I think you guys should be asking, like, do you think you guys could have caused mayhem without destroying the power system?
I mean,
Probably.
I feel we could have. The only thing is, I would have preferred to create mayhem in a controlled sense versus an uncontrolled sense. Like, we could have just let all the animals, all the experiments free, and they would cause havoc, but that's not something we have control over. Whereas if we knocked out the power, that's a little bit more controlling. We can take our time, and we don't have to worry about traps, we don't have to worry about other things, and the bad things are locked up, so we'll be okay.
Fair. Very fair.
because I mean, only not destroying the power room, yeah, it kind of stopped our ability to escape. But let's be real, if we didn't do what we did, we wouldn't have found this gem, and I think that's priority right now.
Yeah.
So there's a thought that I'm going to give you guys here. If the fact you didn't call upon Roman to cause problems up on the surface, you essentially would have removed the generator, and then everyone would have been like, go to the power room, and you would have no way to escape teleportation. But the question is, who told you to go to the power room?
Some of them did.
Yeah.
He didn't know we had Roman. It was like a trap.
He didn't know you had Roman. I built out all these contingencies, and I was like, he's leading. He did say, I want to lead you to a place where you guys can, cause some havoc, cause some mayhem. There definitely is a process that they would probably capture you and put you in the same cage as the Dryad. So you would have been quote unquote safe for a bit.
If she didn't acid us to death.
Sure.
Yeah, but then also, like, I never had any, I never thought for once that he had our best intent, like, he had our best interest in mind. He was like, all right, this is my part of the deal. I'm going to take you here. You guys can figure it out. And he put us in a situation where, had we not had the things we had, then it would not have ended well.
Now I'm in a different emotional state about that whole situation, because I was just like, he means no harm. He's just brainwashed. Now I'm back to, no, he wanted us dead. Ugh.
He did,
I think
because he didn't say so.
Yeah, I don't know about dead, but like definitely out of the way.
He wanted you out of the picture, but like essentially imprisoned. He wanted you locked away, so that way when they can complete their things, he can come back to you and go, see, we're all better now.
Well, he's on my list.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sab.
I feel like that's like the parent trying to do like some kind of like, you see, it's better now. It's better than what you had before, right? But really both options are bad.
It's like, isn't this better? No.
I certainly didn't base him off any other experiences from parents. You got it.
Oof. Oof.
I know.
I will keep my real thoughts offline.
That's just like the scenario I have, like when people do that, and I'm like, no, the kid does not think this is a better. I don't think it's a better option, and I'm the adult.
Yeah, and then so that sort of few fights were missed. One, because you caused the distraction because of Roman. Two, because you decided to keep going past level 7. You passed by the disposal site, level 6, but you passed by the disposal site where they had the grinders. I'm so glad Savannah pulled the lever. I was like, oh, perfect. Here we go.
So Savannah.
I said I did.
That's why I said I think Steve got confused, but I was like, yeah, no, that one likes to pull levers. I apologize to the Dryad.
I misunderstood. I thought that maybe the okay, so my initial reaction was, oh, I'm hitting this thing so far that it's going into the grinder. I stopped.
No.
And then when Vera said that, I'm like, did the Dryad somehow pull a lever that? No, now it makes perfect sense.
I'm sorry. That was if I didn't explain that right enough, that's my fault. But yes, so Savannah went into the control room, pulled the lever for the cage, and essentially was for disposal of whatever's in the cage. My mistake if that was confused, but yes, that was.
Why are you the way you are?
No offense, that makes me even more mad at Son of N then, because if we were in that cage and somebody flipped that lever, theoretically, then we're in the grinder too. There is no. Yeah, we're in protection.
Yeah, he didn't know.
I have to know now. Where did the Blake lever leave?
Oh, the Blake lever would have opened the. It would have opened the door between the waterfall place you're currently in and into Blake's room.
Oh, swell.
Oh.
But you already know that
Then we
Blake's
have
room is
two
empty.
problems.
But there's also a security crow in there too. So.
No. We don't need her and this thing.
But yeah, you found the last phylactery shard, which is now back to doing his business, which is capturing souls for the queen.
Well, we found it, but we haven't captured it yet.
True. There
I'm
were
not prepared.
I can't remember. Was the wind or the air, like, genie, or whatever they're called, like, willingly doing that too?
no.
No? Okay, so this one looks like
This one's
theoretically.
reveling in it.
Yeah. The other ones weren't.
Yeah.
People are like, you know, you could tell that they were kind of forced into this one. This one seems like, no, it's fine with it.
The Earth genie definitely hated it, hated the act of what she was doing, and hated the fact that she was enslaved. The air genie was enslaved, but wasn't fighting it fully because he was running a town
No.
and was like, "Yeah, it's great. I mean, I'm owned. I got to do this thing. This is great." You know, was faking to be a god. The fire one, there's no details on that one, obviously. And yeah, this water one has no color. Yeah. I know.
Questions for later.
Another interesting thing is that there are 3 archways, only one that's working. The other 2 archways, one leads to Mirbite, which is where the air genie was, and the other one leads to the underground of I can't think of the name. What's the capital of the kingdom?
Oh, Celadon? No, that's just the Celadon Kingdom.
Icewind.
Yeah.
Icewind.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're
So it lead down to Icewind. And now you can see where the assassination, how it was so quickly done.
Oh.
They had a direct line underneath the capital. It's all connected. I'm crazy. Write all these things.
Baby's like, "It's my headset now.
But yeah.
I want in on this game."
So with all that in mind, any other questions before we end today's short rest?
Sure, how we kill the genie.
How do you kill Genie? How'd you kill the other 2?
Axe is the answer.
Technically, you didn't kill the first one.
I
Yeah.
know.
You've
But
only-
axe is the answer.
Axe might be the answer. Who knows? Or you can talk to her. Or it. It's an it. I made it non-binary because it's just like this fish creature.
Yeah, I have a feeling axe is the answer.
It hasn't got aggressive to you. It just has grateful to see some guppies in its pond.
Just creepy.
It also
I
doesn't
mean-
have a collar, so that makes me more inclined for axe is the answer.
Is really gonna let us deploy diplomacy?
I mean, you can try. If it starts doing stuff to me, then I'm sorry. Negotiations are off the table.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, everyone, for Short Rest for episode 91, and we'll check you guys next time. Oh no, sorry, baby. Don't worry. Short Rest will come back next week.
Don't
worry.
because I took the headphones
Yeah.
away.
Bye, everyone.
Right.